revenge starts now?
I wouldn't call it revenge. I more so call it a new challenge. One of them challenges that looking forward to. Going in my 10th year. One of them. The exciting part of a movie, kind of, so to speak.
Biggest challenge of your career, you think, because
Yeah.
of everything that happened?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely the biggest challenge.
From this side of it, I mean, a lot of people with the Spurs expected a trade, but I assume you went into the summer not having any idea that was going to come. Wondering how long it took you to kind of process that in your mind, how big of a shock it was, and kind of how you dealt with it mentally.
It was tough. I'd be lying if I didn't say it wasn't tough. It was definitely tough. It was one of them things that kind of threw me off for about 2 weeks, so I could regather, get back focused. But like I said, once I got past that, it's been smooth ever since.
Did you do anything over those 2 weeks to kind of regather, like you say? Was there anything in particular you did?
Nah, I just kind of indulged in the reality of what happened. Kind of just really soaking that in and making it a reality instead of feeling like nah, this didn't happen. This didn't happen. So just figuring that part out, and once I got past that, and it was easier after that.
Biggest factor to help you get through that point. I mean, you've typed with Kyle, typed with Serge. They've been through what you've been through. Who was that guy that was there letting you know, like, it's cool, everything's straight?
I talked to countless guys. People a lot of guys that I'm close to. Matter of fact, Rudy was one of the guys too. I talked to about the transition. That helped me a lot. So a couple guys that was close to me, Cal, obviously, Rudy, was kind of the main guys that I talked to and went to, gave me insight on how things went.
Was Rudy being here, does that make you more comfortable?
Oh yeah. Rudy is one of them guys. Everybody look at me and Cal relationship, but me and Cal relationship wouldn't have started if it wasn't for Rudy. For how close me and Rudy was. So that should definitely speak volumes. So that definitely gave me a sense of comfort at a whole different level coming here.
Was it easy to accept because it was the Spurs, a team that's won 5 championships?
Oh yeah, you definitely want to be around a culture of this magnitude. Play with a coach of this status, one of the greatest coaches of all times, and to be honored to be wanted here, is definitely a blessing.
Does being wanted here make up in a way for the hardship of having to live
Oh yeah,
where you are?
yeah. You definitely want to be wherever you want it, and leaving Toronto, that definitely wasn't my plan, but being accepted and wanted elsewhere in a place like the Spurs is definitely is like I said, is a high honor.
In the era where guys going team to team, you're a guy that was loyal. How's that change your outlook on, GMs, coaches, as far as being loyal to the players?
You got to base yourself on what you stand for, your morals. You can't let nothing else kind of change you in a sense. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be loyal to what's loyal to me. I'm gonna stand by whatever I believe in. If I can't fault somebody else if they don't believe in it, I gotta keep my mindset. I can't let it change me and be a completely different person because of somebody else's decision.
A lot of fans excited about you being here. A lot of players excited about you being here. What about the transition to on the court now? Where do you see yourself, and what kind of transition are you seeing yourself?
I'm excited. The talent of guys that's here. You've seen what they did last year. Being down one of their best players, and what they was able to accomplish. The fight that they had with the young guys, and it was just great to watch. From a basketball point of view, I've always been a fan of the Spurs, just how great of basketball that was played. So for me to be able to be here and kind of grow with all these guys that's here, is something that I'm definitely looking forward to.
There's a lot of questions about you and LaMarcus, the spacing thing. Y'all wrapped that all or talked over the last few months about how y'all can make that work on the court?
We're going to figure it out. When it comes to basketball, it'd be figured out without a doubt. I don't have no worry with that. he's great and dominant at what he does. And you know, I remember a couple years ago, I used to be mad when I seen he shot more mid-range shots than me. So you know, we figured out.
Is it you think your shots would be easier now because of
Yeah,
the system?
yeah, I think so, without a doubt. You know, no question. I truly believe that. So that's one area where I really feel like, you know, I won't worry about the spacing because, you know, it'll be figured out.
Have you seen
So you should average more points, right?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I just want to win. I don't care how many points I have.
DeMar, I know you love Toronto, but do you realize, do you have any idea how important the Spurs are in this city? You know, there is no MLB team here. There is no pro football team.
Oh,
up
no,
there.
I-
So do you realize what a big thing the Spurs
Oh,
are?
yeah, I definitely understand. You know, I grew up in Los Angeles. I was a Laker fan, you know, so I remember watching every Spurs battle and, you know, seeing the support, the push. I remember watching every single championship series, you know, so you definitely got a feel and understanding, you know, from being an outsider looking in, seeing the love and the push that they got from Texas, you know, so now being in this position kind of can make a mark and be in that same position is awesome.
So, Mark, what can you tell us about Jakob, who came over?
Jakob, hell of a player, one of the toughest big men I ever played with, agile, runs the floor, protects the rim. Probably set one of the hardest screens that I ever felt, especially for a young guy, you know, and his IQ for the game is definitely high. You know, I think just being here, being under Pop, being under a new situation, I think, you know, you're definitely going to get a chance to see him thrive at a high level. So he's definitely one of them guys that, you know, I even told Pop that I was high on, and I was high on him in Toronto, you know, so it's great to be here with him as well. And for fans that don't know him, get the chance to see his game.
Have you seen Angry Pop yet?
On TV, yeah.
Are you mentally prepared for that?
Yeah.
He's been hard on he's hard on
No,
Tim.
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Like, I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all, honestly. So I got a warning that I'm gonna get it eventually. You know, so.
Who gave you the warning?
Hard on Tim, you know that, real hard on Tim.
Oh yeah. No, I can see it. I don't mind it at all. I don't
Who
mind.
gave you the warning?
A couple guys gave me one.
Are we going to see a different DeMar this year, or is it going to be the same guy who's doing what he did in Toronto, making All-Star games, going off 30, 40 points? Or is this, because it's the biggest challenge of your career, you're taking it a little bit more personally, maybe going to go even harder?
I mean, every single year I always thrive myself on coming back better. You know, I think that's my track record. Hey, baby. Excuse me, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah, I got to throw it. What was the question?
I mean, you going to go harder this year because of what happened? You said this.
Oh, yeah. I mean, every year I always trying to find something that pushed me motivational-wise, you know, and this time around it's probably been my biggest test of motivation that I could thrive off. So for me, I always come back better. That's always been my mindset. I work my butt off in the summertime, harder than I did the previous summer. So for me, that's my only option, to come back better, come back and make sure I can help us win. And, you know, that's my goal.
Did you circle those 2 dates?
Without a doubt. It was every day was circled, but that one got like extra 2 circles.
How do you feel about the fact that there's already a mural on your face here?
That honestly, the day I seen it, I thought it was fake. I seen it on Instagram, and I was at my camp, and I think my cousin sent it to me or showed me, and I was like, man, who drew this? I mean, who photoshopped this? And I was like, nah, it's in San Antonio, and I didn't think it was real. So later on, it went viral, and you know, it was one of them things to where it's like, damn, because at that time I hadn't came to San Antonio yet. I hadn't been here, so to see that, it really gave me a, it gave me one of them feelings to where it's like, damn, they love me like this already, or you know what I mean? It give you that extra hunger to want to go out there and do something for the fans and make them feel better than I felt in that moment, you know.
to the fans that have only seen you on the basketball court, what are they getting in DeMar DeRozan?
Passionate, hungry, dedicated player, you know, at the highest level. A guy who thrives in every situation that I've ever been put in. You know, a guy that's going to go out there and lay it out on the line every single time I go out there and play and represent whatever I need to represent to its highest level. So that's definitely going to be was it going to come from me every single day, without a doubt.
You get lost yet on the roads?
Man, I was one ways and everything, but it's a little tricky, but it wasn't that bad though.
It's like it's better living in here. You don't stay taxes down here, man. Toronto
That's a great, yeah. I know, yeah, it's a little rough, but you know, ask me when the 15 comes.
How were those warms Sergeant Barker cooked for you?
They wasn't bad. I wouldn't recommend them. I wouldn't try them again, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad.
You brought LeBron with you to the West, man. You can't get away from LeBron.
Yeah, I think we best friends in the afterlife or something. I don't know.
You said you hadn't caught it from Pop yet, but what's been your experience working with him so far?
It's been great, you know, like having a chance to be with him with USA earlier in the summer was great. But just working, listening to him. You know, even if it's not about basketball, just about, you know, life in general. You know, you take in and you soak in so much from his knowledge that, you know, you kind of just thrive off it, and you want to know more, you want to learn more, and you know, that's not even including the basketball stuff yet. So for me, you know, just listening to his wisdom, soaking it in, and trying to apply whatever I can from him to be a better me, player-wise and as an individual.